Ra taught that traditional human design is designed for the not self. That means there's no human design for the deconditioned person in the way that Ra taught it. Ra always said, someday I'm going to write the awakened Rave I Ching, but he didn't. He passed before he did. In about 2010, I started to get more and more clients who were coming to me and saying, I don't relate to this. I know there's something in it, but I don't relate to it. It feels heavy. It feels dark. And this isn't how I create. I create because I hear the voice of source in my head, and that's what I follow. The goal of traditional human design is to use strategy and authority to heal yourself, to heal the disconnect between your body and the voice of source in your head and in your heart. A big part of that healing is you have to stop. That's why every single type has some kind of weighting associated with it, because the very first thing we have to do in the healing process is to stop the madness, right? Stop the doing, stop the frenetic, stop the trying to figure out. Be. Traditional human design is really teaching us to remember how to be. And I will lovingly and gently say, I believe that at a certain point in the deconditioning process, we don't have to wait anymore in the way that we're trained to wait by traditional human design. We wait for source. We wait for our own initiation, our own connection to spark, our own alignment with what is right and true and good for us. And I promise you, even if you're a projector, that the waiting, when you are healthy, when you are vital, when you value yourself and you love yourself, that waiting time is teeny, teeny, teeny short. You have a thought, you have an inspiration, you hear the voice of God in the shower. I don't know why it always happens in the shower, but in the shower. And the next thing you know, is you go get your oatmeal in the kitchen, it's already happened, right? That's the magic. But we can't skip that healing step. We need traditional human design. But that's part of why I created quantum human design. I took all the vocabulary words in traditional human design, went into a sound lab, and we did cymatic analysis of language, and I rewrote the language so that all of the words used in quantum human design are high frequency words. It's a way of building a template for the story of who you are once you've deconditioned. And that story allows you to anchor that template of that newness of who you are, that person you were really born to be, into your creative process. Let's not forget that human design is a synthesis of Eastern and Western astrology, the Chinese I Ching, the Hindu chakra system, Judaic Kabbalah, and quantum physics. That's just archetypes. Archetypes are just ideas, symbols, and patterns. They are neutral, just like money is an archetype. They're neutral until we give them meaning. If we change our meanings, we absolutely have choice over how we choose to live our design. Okay? We're just a story comprised of archetypes that's all outlined in your chart. It's just a storytelling tool. The more you consciously choose to tell a better story about who you are, the more well-being, abundance, sovereignty, and choice you will create in your life. Ra taught no choice because you have no choice when you're conditioned. You're only reacting. I believe the solar plexus mutation is teaching us that we have the capacity through self-regulation and conscious use of emotional frequencies and healing to deliberately choose and decide to not react out of the spleen, that's fear, but to consciously, intentionally create. But you have to start first by rewriting your story to tell the true story of who you really are. And please make it a good one, because you deserve a good story.